Have you ever seen a person with a dream catcher hanging in their car? Just seems like a really stupid idea to me. What's up everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And today we're going to talk about this mixtape that comes to us from C Prophet, and this one is called 16 with a Dream. Now, C was born in Georgia and is currently living in Milwaukee, so if you want to find out more about him and his story, as well as to check out his social media sites, his other links and music, you already know what to do, man. Just check that information box that I got underneath this video. Now, with this one right here, C is really telling his story. On the song White Plight, he spits a little bit about the struggles of being white and trying to make it in the rap game, and this is a reoccurring theme as it occurs once again on the title track, 16 with a Dream, where he brings up how some people call him a wigger and a wannabe. And I actually find it kind of interesting when white rappers spit about this, because if that's the one thing you gotta worry about as a white man, is people giving you some grief in the rap game, I think you're doing pretty damn good. And that's not to say that this doesn't happen, it does, and I think it's corny when people hate on an MC for how they look, because if you're dope, you're dope. So I just find sometimes when white rappers bring that up too much, it kind of sounds like they're using it as a crutch or as some sort of an excuse. But I didn't really think C was doing that here, because he does make it clear that he knows if he stays true to who he is and just raps how he wants to about who he really is, he's going to make it in the game and be alright. But he just kind of covers the topic and the overall idea of how white rappers take some flack, which sometimes they do. But just ignore those fucking idiots, because it doesn't matter, man. If you can spit, you can spit. So this comes up once again on the song I, and I is actually one of my favorites because it has this nice hazy vocal production, and he also goes into detail about how he has some isolation issues that he deals with and some problems with his family and his friends. So I do appreciate how he's bringing such real content on this mixtape, and he's really letting you know who he is and what he deals with. So I appreciate that from any MC. And he also comes through with some relationships based stuff on here as well. The song Dream Girl has that run-of-the-mill lyricism about a dream girl and some kind of nasally vocals on the hook that are a bit off, so this was one of my least favorite tracks. But Forbidden Fruit, Forbidden Pleasure is much better because C goes deep and gets really emotional about his first love and how now she's with another guy, so he's just going through this range of emotions on this track, and I really like how he was spitting on here because you can feel his pain, and I think his vocals and his delivery overall are pretty dope throughout this mixtape. I actually forgot to mention that on the song he's spitting with a lot of aggression, and he really sounds dope on that one. So I think as a rapper, C is definitely pretty dope, especially for a 16-year-old who is just coming into the game and trying to make a way for himself. But there are a couple of moments on this mixtape where it falls off. On the song I Want to Be the King, we do get some nice orchestral production, but the mixing and the flows are just off. And then you're going to hear him get on Still DRE, that classic instrumental, on his song called Lyrical Mass Murder, where he doesn't really do much with that beat. So he definitely doesn't make it better, and I always think it's a bold move for artists to jump on such popular instrumentals, but if you're going to do it, man, you really got to bring some fire, because everyone's going to think of the original song. And another thing I found interesting about this track is when he spits this line about pussy squirting, because he says a couple times on this mixtape that he doesn't swear in his music, but rapping about some squirting pussies is much more graphic than saying a fuck or a shit here and there, but that's just my opinion, just something I wanted to throw out there. And overall, I would say this is a pretty solid tape, man. I give it a 3 out of 5. I think for a 16-year-old MC, C definitely has some of the skills that you need to succeed. There's good audio quality here, a good beat selection, and like I said, his rapping as far as his flows, vocals, and delivery are on point. But like I say to a lot of indie artists, I think he just needs to find a way to stick out from the crowd, continue to tell those stories that are true to you, because you can only spit those personal stories, man. No one else can say what you have to say about your life. So definitely keep doing that, but maybe find some ways to make things a little more different, unique, and interesting. But this is definitely a pretty good start. But that's just what I thought about this one. You guys can check it out for yourself and then hit me up in the comments section to let me know what you think. And make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, man. Where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and of course, man, you gotta subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.